Hi, this is a video of Ed's QuadraFire Pellet Stove Controller from an 800 series, maybe 1000, 1100, 1100i, I can't remember for sure. Part number TASSB-93V.12A. Ed sent me this controller because he had really bad chattering problem with it. One of the igniter relay actually was chattering really bad. So I've made some repairs on this. I actually replaced a few items. But I've found the root cause of the chattering, replaced it, replaced the parts, and I'm ready to test it now. So on my tester, I'm simulating the TC temperature of 74 degrees Fahrenheit, which is a little bit of a cool room. I'll turn on my tester, and when I do that, we'll see that the igniter voltage, the combustion voltage, and the auger voltage will come on. On this controller, the 800, we will not see the convection fan come on, simply because QuadraFire uses a thermostatic switch to turn that on. So I'll go ahead and turn on the tester, and I'll cycle it through the motions here. So I've got the green light on to show that I'm calling for heat, so my thermostat is up. And because I just started it up, the igniter is on, the combustion fan is on, and the auger is on. And the auger will stay on for 2 minutes before shutting itself off. And the igniter power will stay on for about 7 more minutes afterwards, approximately 7 more minutes afterwards. And in that time, the expectation from the controller is that the fire temperature will slowly increase to the point where the green light will come on. And the green light on this controller, as I've marked on the label, is at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to simulate that the temperature of the fire pit is increasing, slowly increasing. We're at 200, 300, and as I go down, we can see that the green light has turned on. So I'll turn it down a bit. There we go, off and on, off and on. And we see in the background the lights aren't really changing yet because we're still in the timing circuit, or timing period. But if I keep increasing the temperature, and if you remember, I noted that 1075 degrees F, the red light should come on. So let me crank it up to that point. And when that happens, really the igniter should shut off. So we'll see the light over here, this one here, the leftmost light will shut off when the red light comes on. There it is, it's shut off. So on, I can ramp the temperature up and down, and the igniter stays on, or goes on and off, but the auger motor will stay on. So now we're in self-sustaining mode because the red light is on. We're in self-sustaining mode. So if I were to say that the room is warm enough and we stop calling for heat, I can do that with the thermostat. There, we stop calling for heat, and the auger stops spinning. So the controller has removed voltage from the auger, and the fire will slowly die down because no more fuel is being fed into it. As the room cools, we request heat again, and the auger comes back on to drop more pellets into the pit, and the fire temperature should ramp up. Let's say we stopped cooling, or we stopped asking for heat, so we'll turn that off, and the actual fire temperature drops to below the red light point, which is 1075 Fahrenheit. So we see that the red light is off. As we call for heat again, the igniter will also come on. There it is, the igniter and the auger come on. So that is to try to restart the fire in case it's too cold, the fire temperature has gone down too far. So as I increase my fire temperature up to 1075 or higher, we'll see the igniter lamp go off. There it is. So from my point of view, this controller is functioning normally. It is no longer chattering. All the relays are fine, and it's ready to return to Ed. Thank you, Ed.